one of the first things that I talk to my clients about is don't go into this assuming there's one silver bullet magic tool or model or methodology or whatever. You're probably going to end up with a toolbox, if you will, right? So that's one of the first things. And then I think the second thing is, if you assume that you're going to end up with a toolbox, like, you probably need to get alignment within the organization on the numbers that toolbox is going to produce. And so the idea that you as a marketer will go and get the magic model or the magic experiment or the magic study and somehow that be able to turn to the rest of your organization and say, look, here's the answer, and have them accept, that is just not likely to happen. And so you should be thinking from the beginning about how you can get organizational alignment and buy-in, what the entire toolkit you're going to want is. Like, you should be thinking about what that end state looks like versus pursuing the magic model or the magic test or the magic tool.
Yeah, and that's something that we see across a ton of clients, is that in my mind, marketing should really move in lockstep with finance because it's a revenue driver. It can bring so many positive things to a business, but often the language that the two organizations speak is quite different. So being able to establish that common language, to your point, before we move into tools and strategy and asking for more money, I think is essential.
Yeah, I think so. If you go back to what I was saying earlier, if you have the data and then you have the tools or the methodologies, and then you have this organizational alignment thing that drives insights to action, I find that most of the discourse is in that middle thing. People are really fascinated by what's the tool, what's the model, what's the acronym? Is it MMM? Is it MTA? Is it AB? They're really focused on that, and they lose sight of the other two things, which I actually think are in some ways the magic.